Yo, what is good, YouTubes? This is your boy in the NYC. It's me, Ray, and this is the EDCC, that is the Everyday City Carry. Tonight, I've got very special guests, the PVC Podcast. It's not about pipes, it's premium value content. What's going on, fellas?
What's up? What's up?
Cheers
Happy
to you, my
to
friend.
be here.
Oh, you got drinks?
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, I drink whiskey.
Oh, there goes Mike.
I drink whiskey neat every podcast.
Damn, I got no drink.
I bought alcohol while I was at work just to have some tonight. But yeah, thank you guys for doing this, man. I want to say I've been kind of like not directly communicating with Mike by Variant 4G for a long time. I am in Monster Hunter NYC. I've been playing Monster Hunter since Monster Hunter 1. So I'm not one of those dudes though. They're like, yo, I'm a first gener. I'm not like that. I'm
a veteran.
I do feel like I am, but I gotta tell you, man, when I see the younger generation play today, I'm like, I cannot fucking do that. Like, I just have old habits that I cannot break out of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I play super defensively because when Plesioth would fucking tackle you in MH1 and you're trying to fucking attack with thumbsticks, you cannot be aggressive, bro. You know what I mean? So I just cannot break those habits. But since this is an EDC podcast and I'm kind of like trying to expand my horizons, I'm gonna show you guys 5 knives. You guys are gonna guess how much they are. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys don't know anything about knives at all, right?
Honestly, I don't know a goddamn.
Except in games, though, right? Except in games.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I know about my hunting knife. I can carve.
Dude, that's more than I do. I actually just cut cardboard. I tell people that shit. I just like the way they open up. It's kind of like people that get into watches or cars or anything like that. Same shit.
Yeah.
All right. So first knife, we're gonna look at this right here. This is the Best Tech Sledgehammer. How much do you think this is?
Sam, you go first.
Oh my god, I have no idea. 120.
Okay, how about you, Mike?
I'm gonna say 250. 250.
Oh my damn, you fucking rich or something, yeah? Like,
I don't know anything about that.
I believe this is $42. I'm gonna double check right
Damn,
now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're looking at $52 actually for that one. Let's look at this guy right here. This is the Tepe Designs Keelage.
Okay, if that last one was 40, I'll say 80 on this one.
Mike?
I'm gonna go for a 60.
It's 260.
What the hell? Jesus Christ, throwing us all over the place.
Yeah, I'm trying to like throw you guys off a little bit. This is the CJRB Crag right here.
That looks.
I'm gonna go 100.
Yeah, that looks expensive. Probably like 275.
Oh shit, man. It's $43.
What the?
All right, so this is a little one right here, right? This is a little one. It's really cool actually. It's highly illegal in New York City. I can't carry it, but this is called the Best Tech Straylet.
That looks like
a shuriken.
Yeah, it's like a cyberpunk.
Yeah,
shuriken.
it's like a push dagger kind of. So.
Oh.
Dude, that's probably expensive.
3.
Nah.
3 from Sammy, right? 150. Sammy's close. It is 221.
Oh my god!
All right, and this is the final knife right
closer.
here.
I said 53. Mike.
I think you said 253. Okay, Mike was closer.
I said
My
53.
bad. And this is the last one right here.
Ooh.
Oh, the mirror.
This is the Sandra Knives Clemente.
Oh my god, that looks like King Ice of knives. The 300.
Okay, Mike.
I'm gonna go with 300 too.
$995.
What the?
It is
1,000?
Yeah, it's the most expensive knife I have in my collection. The blade is made out of tungsten carbide, which sharpens knives, basically. And I bought it because my pops at the time, whose name is Clemente, just passed away. And I was just getting into the knife hobby, and then I found this knife, and I was like, fuck, I gotta have it. It has my dad's name, and that's how my channel started, basically.
Okay. Yeah, that's
good game,
crazy.
fellas.
Wait, that one that you said is illegal to carry? What makes it illegal?
Anything that's kind of like knuckle handguard based. So here's the thing with knives in New York City, okay? Let me just give you a little bit of an education, and we'll get into gaming and how you guys started with Twitch and all that. In New York City, it is legal to carry a knife that is under 4-inch blade length. But that's like if you're cutting boxes and shit like that. Once you use it for self-defense, anything is illegal. Like if it hits you with a rock, it's illegal. Yeah. It really all depends on the situation. Like if you're getting robbed and then you can still get sued by this other person. It's very messy. So I always tell people it's always a last resort thing. New York City is crazy. I was telling Sammy before you got on, Mike, that I've been here since '87. And you guys know what it's like outside right now. It's wild.
Oh, yeah.
It's like people on fentanyl and like, know, heroin fighting the air and shit on the train. So, it's crazy. But yeah, I definitely just cut cardboard. So that is the rule of thumb. Under 4 inches, if you get searched and you're not doing anything like crazy, if it's just a bag search, you're probably going to get let go. But if you use it in self-defense, it's another story. New York City is really bad with knife laws. I just like the way they look, and I do this while I'm at my shop. I work at a CBD shop in Brooklyn, so that's what I do. But let's get to you guys right now. Mike, what's up?
Before we do, I did a little bit of research myself, and I have a knife I want to show you.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see.
So, can you see this chat?
But
the
it's
StreamYard chat.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll put it in there.
Yeah. And then I can put it on the screen too.
Yeah. Let me know what you think about that knife.
All right. This is gonna be really fun right here. You sent me on private, right? All right. I am going
the private chat.
Copy this and then put it here, and then we can actually look at it together on screen with the with the audience here. I mean, dude, this chat shit, this StreamYard shit is like $50 a month, bro.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Is that like the Dimmy Dad?
It's the Dimmy Dagger.
You want to see my Dimmy?
I was getting ready to like dissect something.
I was like, I got a knife. This is all I know about knives.
That's funny. That's great. That's top tier. No, this StreamYard thing is pretty cool because like I can do YouTube lives and have people chatting in. And what I actually do, I know Mike hopped onto a live one time, is I like to show my guests like really disturbing, sometimes hilarious clips. And we might get into some of that today, but mostly I like to get to know the content creator. That is why I started the podcast. I wanted to just expand everything. And streaming on Twitch has always been interesting to me because I've been gaming for a long time. I know you guys love Phantasy Star. Guess which Phantasy Star game I played first?
One.
Yeah,
Phantasy Star 1 on Sega Master System.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I beat it.
So I like Phantasy Star, but I didn't get into it at all until last year when it came out here. I hadn't played. I played one that was on the DS and it was garbage. And I was like, this is shit. I'm never playing this again. And then all my friends are playing it here. Yeah. I think that's what it was called. It was called some weird stuff. And then the one came out here globally last year and all my friends are playing it. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. It's free. And then, fast forward a year, I can't stop thinking about it.
NGS looks really dope, man. I was like, let me do some research on this. Let me watch some clips. I am like literally cursed without a PC. Like I do all my YouTube work, literally everything on my phone. I have a nice camera. That's where I put my money, but like I'm waiting for this tax refund to hit and I'm like, I'm thinking if I should get a PC or not,
It opens up a whole new. I mean, I'm a PC. I love PC stuff. Like always, it's like the last 10 years, I'm way into it. But like, just from a gaming standpoint, it opens up so much.
Yeah, I'm interested in a lot of things. But I actually did play Phantasy Star Online the very first one on the first Xbox.
Oh, you played on Xbox?
Yes. Okay. So like not Xbox One. I'm talking about the big like black brick with the green thing in the middle. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. So you see this tattoo right here? This was a 7.5 hour tattoo. I played Phantasy Star Online with one hand the whole time I got it. And my friends, right? Yeah, so like, because I was using like Force, right? And I was using like Ice Magic. I don't remember the terms that much, but you know, you just need totally the left hand. Yeah, with the stick. So I was just playing, and then you would hear like, ee, and my friends are like, yo, what is going on over there? I was like, yo, I'm getting a tattoo right now, guys. And I just
awesome.
I just gamed through the whole shit. But yeah, Phantasy Star, man, I've always wanted to get back into it. I just haven't had a PC.
Do you have an
how
Xbox?
Did you guys get it? I have a PS4, and I was playing Cyberpunk on base PS4. I don't even have a Pro, bro.
No. Oh, no.
I enjoyed it. Too. It was so bad. Like my girl would wake up, and I'm like, you know, I have to wake up mad early because I live with my girl, and she'll want to spend time and shit. We only have one TV, and I'd be like playing at like 6:30 in the morning. She'd like hear Keanu Reeves' voice. I loved it. I wish I had a PS5 to rock out, but I don't, man. Did you guys like Cyberpunk?
Oh my God. You know where this is going. You know exactly where this is going. So me personally, but because I know Mike's going to go off for an hour. Me personally, I don't have any like personal ties to it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's not really my jam. It's a thing that came out that I saw because it was on the internet kind of thing.
Did you play it?
Mike, I didn't play it at all. No, I was like, I'm cool.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I haven't played it.
Mike, I know you played the shit out of it. I know you did, bro.
300 hours, bro.
Damn.
Oh my God.
3 playthroughs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I like Cyberpunk as a genre, but I was also a fan of the pen and paper game. So I went into this game with all the lore knowledge and shit. So I was like, yo, I'm gaming. This is it. Like, this is Cyberpunk, and this is Night City. But, you know, I have to be honest with myself. What the fuck happened, man? I don't know what happened. What the fuck happened? Like, this game, I'm not going to say it's not the worst game ever. It's a good game that just released like shit. And it's still shit. For now.
You had fun with it though, right? You did 300 hours.
I had fun, but I'm just upset that it didn't release the way it should have. Because then everyone would have had fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But
they did the same shit with The Witcher, right?
The Witcher, yes, but it wasn't that bad, bro.
You know what's
Witcher
crazy?
3 didn't release well?
No.
It was buggy as fuck. That's what I heard. I came into it like once it was all said and done already, and all the updates were already available.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is I do have like, you know, like kind of a hotshot friend in the gaming industry. He works for Skydance now.
Yeah.
They produce movies like Gemini Man, the new Terminator. They did the Walking Dead VR game, and he worked on The Witcher 3. He used to work at CD Projekt or whatever.
Project Red,
yeah. He used to work there, and he worked on the marketing campaign for that game. So he's like always telling me like what to play. He loves Monster Hunter, but you know, you guys talked about this on your podcast where it was like once you get into Monster Hunter, it's kind of like the only thing that you need. And I have been riding that feeling since Monster Hunter 1. Like I haven't really gotten into a lot of other games. If I could count on my hand the amount of games that I will always try, and it's like Monster Hunter, Borderlands, because my girl plays it too. Any Diablo game, not WoW. I've never fucking played WoW. But Diablo, I played since 1. I played 3. I played it again on the PS4. There was another game. I said Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Probably like I'm curious about Dragon's Dogma because I played the first one and I want to play some online version of that. But it really all comes down to like Monster Hunter is fulfilling my gaming needs even now, even with Rise. Like some of the things that you guys said, like I felt like Mike was getting ganged up on by fucking Tom and Sammy. And I was like, yo, I feel you, bro. Like, because I love the game. And I think that maybe I'll go with that question first. How do you guys play Rise? Do you play like on the TV or do you play it handheld?
So TV. I play it. Yeah, I play it mostly on TV, but for sometimes like so for work I do a lot of driving, so sometimes I'll have to just like sit and wait in my van, so then I'll play it like handheld. But for the most part, yeah, I play it right here, sitting here in front of the TV or in front of my monitors.
You see, that's like where. So with World, I know you guys love World and Iceborne, right? A lot of people do, and a lot of people that really, really love that version of the game, like really hate Rise. And I'm gonna talk crazy here, okay? I didn't get into World until Iceborne was almost coming out. And I really had to do a mad scramble of like I want to say it was like a 5-week period of beating World so I could play Iceborne. And my two friends who I've been playing Monster Hunter with for a while just carried me. And I never really got into the meat and potatoes of like the mechanics of how World feels. It's very different from GU. What was the Monster Hunter where you could do like dual level 140 Apex Rajang and shit?
For you.
Yeah. So
for you.
That was the one that I put like a ridiculous amount of hours in, and it was on the DS, right? But yeah, so like when World came out, like my pops just died. I was fucking doing mad drugs. I was being crazy. Like I didn't want to play video games. So I got into World much later. And I think because I was like rushed through it, I never fell in love with the game. I did beat both games, but I did not have the connection to it that you guys do. So, brings it to my question, like, why do you guys not? Well, I know Mike likes Rise, but why have you stopped playing it, Sammy? Because I've watched you guys from episode 13 and I went backwards through the podcast. And in episode 8, you motherfuckers love the game still. It's like, I just don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, you guys saw it in reverse. So it's not like. So it's always something to be clear. Like, by no means am I ever saying like Rise is a bad game or Monster Hunter's bad or anything like that. Like, Monster Hunter is always it's in the top echelon of its own, right? Like, I'm only ever comparing them to other Monster Hunter games. Like, I'm not comparing Monster Hunter to Diablo or Monster Hunter to Battlefield. Like, it's better than all that shit because it's Monster Hunter. Mm-hmm. But as far as like what I generally play in Monster Hunter, I don't know, just something in Rise. Well, one, my favorite weapon's Charge Blade, and anybody who plays Rise knows that weapon is
Dookie.
It was fucking gutted in Rise. Like, it just doesn't feel good in Rise. And I have like 400 weapon uses of Charge Blade, and everything else is like under 100. So majority of my time is using a weapon that feels like trash in that game compared to every other game. And then after doing, all of the progression and stuff, clearing all the quests, unlocking whatever, like, what am I working towards? In World and Iceborne, I discovered that I really love making sets because it was just so modular and easy to do without having to have an encyclopedia of every single charm and armor piece in your head, like in the older games. Like, you don't need Athena's set search or anything in World. You play the game enough, you see the armor pieces, and it's like, oh, okay, if I'm looking for this, I go here or whatever. And I didn't really do that much prior to World. Like, I'd basically just make full sets. I rarely made mix sets in older Monster Hunters. But in World and Iceborne, the way the skill system changed, like, it opened that up. And then making sets was what I would do. There were so many times after, getting through all the progression, I would boot up Monster Hunter, if I stream for 8 hours, I'd spend 4 or 3 of those hours just theory crafting sets all day, just messing around with decos, putting different things here, trying different charms and setups, and just seeing what worked and going to the training area and whatever. And that is like gone in Rise for me because it all comes down to charms, and charms suck. And then if I want to make decos, I need lazerite jewels, and you need like 20 lazerite jewels for one deco of a set of 5. So it's like a week for me to just get a whole set of decos. And it's like, all right, well, I'm tired now. I just want to make sets. So a lot of that is just not there. Like the end game, the personal end game is just not there for me. And that was something we were talking about in our pod, that in World and in Iceborne, they introduced investigations, which were a way for you to get higher rarity decos. And I'm on record many times, even before the pod exists. Like when we played Monster Hunter, we would just play it. Like, who cared? We didn't worry about any of that stuff. And then we got World, and we got like a really good end game system that, because in 4U, I hated that end game system. I hated Guild Quest.
The level 140 shit.
Yeah, like to just get a whole weapon that just outclassed everything else.
It was hard. Right?
That's why I hated it. It was hard, and then I would get garbage. Hard. So it's like I'm spending 40 minutes a hunt to get water dual blades with 2 water on it. Like, no, this is stupid. So
I think
like
I played
in Iceborne. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, like in World and Iceborne, they basically tweaked that end game to be investigation. So it's like there's a reason to fight a bunch of different monsters, and you're gonna get the stuff that's gonna help you theory craft and make sets. So it just kind of, for me, enjoying making sets, it just fed into itself over and over and over. So in Rise, it's just like, just go hunt shit. So it's like, cool, but I want to like theory and make sets and stuff. And there's no gain in doing charms, right? You're literally just throwing away parts and throwing away money. Like, that's it. At a 0.0000001% chance to get a decent charm. So it's just like, all right, I'm just hunting to hunt. If there's anything else outside of hunting I want to do in this game, I can't do it, because charms are garbage. They, as just the RNG, like numerically speaking, charms just aren't better than decos from World and Iceborne. And then making decos takes forever, because you need 10 lazerites for one mastery charm or one mastery deco, and there's like, or handicraft or something, and then there's 5 decos. So that's like, I'm spending a whole day just to make 5 handicraft decos. So the set building is the main thing for me that would like keep me interested in playing other weapons.
You know, speaking of set building, man, I remember when, I don't know if it was 4U or what was the game before 4U?
3U.
3U. So I remember that was the one with Dire Morales, or
yeah.
Okay, so that was the one where I played Freedom Unite. I played Monster Hunter 1. I don't know if I played Try. Dude, when I first played Try, I was fucking using like the fucking like not the controller. I was like going like this and shit. I was like, how do you do this? This is give me back the thumbsticks. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard. But do you remember like before layered armor? Like, one of my main goals in making sets was like getting a good set, but it had to look good too. Like, I was just I would rather sacrifice like a skill or something just so it could look dope. Like, you can't be rocking like Gravios chest with like Rajang legs or something, you know?
No, I did the same thing. It's like, there used to be an old meme of that where it's like, oh, gotta get my sharpness +1. And it's like the dude from Ed, and Eddie with like the train tracks and like the overalls and stuff. Like, that's what people look like. Like, you look like a clown right now. I don't care about your skills. You look stupid.
There's actually a question that pertains to that in terms of character creation that I wanted to ask, because I don't do this personally. So every time I have like a game where I have to create a character, I always make a dude, because I always want to pretend like it's me, like killing the shit. Like, what is why do you guys make female characters to run a game that you know you're gonna play for hours? I'm not knocking it. A lot of my friends do that. And you know, who wouldn't want to look at some cute girl's derriere while you're like killing a monster? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knocking it, but I just want to know what the reasoning is behind that. Is that the reasoning?
No, I mean, that's like,
you want it to look cute and shit.
That definitely doesn't hurt. But for me, the reasoning is like, it's old boomer shit. Like, right, I'm born in '89, so coming up, video games always had main characters, male characters as the main character, like always, except for like Metroid. But nobody knew that was a girl until like way later. Everybody thought Samus was a guy. So like, all the games I came up playing, the main character was always a guy. So the moment I was able to pick my own and create my own character, I was like, well, I'm going to make a badass female character that could do everything the guy can do. And I like redheads, so I always would make a redhead character. And then that was just kind of the staple of characters I make. And it's not even just Monster Hunter. Like if you see my PSO character, or Final Fantasy characters, like that's just the character I always make. So that's the main reason why I chose to go female characters. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I don't like seeing cute video game ass.
You push that slider, that chest slider, like way high.
I try to be modest, but a little on the busty side.
Oh shit, Mike, why do you do it? Same thing.
Well, I mean, the first reason would be yes, I like cute girls. I mean, we all do, but also it's like it comes from like a character design kind of thing, where I used to do a lot of art, even though I don't like doing art anymore. It's kind of a chore, but I used to love to design characters and shit. So, I mean, when I got into content creation, I was like, I might as well make a cute character so that people could resonate with her and want to see it. But I mean, as far as like color coordination goes, like dark skin, white hair, and yellow eyes, like it just works. So I just like to make the prettiest chocolate waifu so people can be like, you got one of the best chocolate waifus in Monster Hunter. Like
that's dope, dude. I love your idea of like the community fashion shows and all that shit. Like, yeah, it's awesome. Like I do a similar thing called EDC Fits. EDC stands for everyday carry, right? That's like what you carry in your pocket, whether it's a knife, your watch, whatever it is. And people submit stuff to the show, and I do it every Tuesday. And like, that's just it, man. For knife guys, like we don't have fashion. The fashion is in the pocket. You know what I mean? It's like you could see this dude in digital camo fucking cargo shorts, and he could have like $300 of gear in his pocket, and like that's what the show is for. But I do like that aspect of content creation, man. Like what got you into like doing a Twitch, or like I know you got into YouTube recently, and like your growth is like really steady. It's like very inspirational for me. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years, but I'm in a community where growth is very limited, especially when you look like me. There's not a lot of Asians in the knife community. Certainly I don't think there's anyone from NYC in the knife community. So when they see a dude like with the New York slang saying what's good and all that, they're like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And now I'm finally starting to carve like, like I'm starting to compile all the degenerates that like to watch all the comedic stuff that I love to watch. Yeah. And it's finally starting to pop this year. But it took 4 years, bro. And I look at them Wyverian numbers, and I'm like, how the fuck does this guy do this shit?
Well, I mean, there are people that, are growing faster than me. But, I mean, I don't know. Trying to grow a gaming channel is tricky. Because it's like, you would think you would grow fast, but usually it's pretty steady. Like, if you get lucky, you can just take off. But otherwise, like, it's a marathon, definitely.
Yeah, like if T-Pain hops onto your stream or some shit, then you're fucking blowing up. You know what I mean? Yeah. T-Pain plays fucking Monster Hunter now.
I'm trying to get that easy, right?
I'm trying to get Snoop. Monster Hunter, son. I'm trying to get Lil Nas shit, man. Bro. Lil Nas.
Oh shit, like anybody. I mean, that's what I always say about the knife community. I'm like, yo, if Drake just started like digging folding knives, like, they're gonna fucking start watching our shit. That's just how it is. Yeah. But what got you guys into Twitch? Like, when did you all start and shit?
So I started Twitch 20. I mean, I guess it used to be Justin TV. So like that's when I first made my account. So that was like 2010. Basically when I built my first PC. And it was in college. So I built my first PC, and that was the way we could just share playing games when I went.
Wait, you said 2010?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a wow.
I remember I was streaming on Ustream like back in around that time.
Ustream.
I was DJing on Ustream. It was like fucking
on TV. Yeah, those days. So back in like 2010, I just like this is the first time I built my computer. I was playing like a lot of like indie games and sometimes like Battlefield and stuff. And that's just how we would just share our experience. Like with my college buddies, when I went home for the summer, I would just stream on Justin TV or whatever. And then throughout college, it was kind of just like whatever. And then towards the end of college, I just kept doing it. Just whenever I was playing a game and people I didn't know would start showing up and just hanging out. And I was like, this is pretty cool. I'm just playing like Spelunky or whatever. It's cool. And then, you know, I'd meet people and just so on and so forth. Like Mike was saying, it's like a marathon type thing. Like none of it's overnight. Like I said, 2010, I've been putting my face on the internet live playing video games, right? And now I'm where I am. But yeah, it was just over time. And, you know, the more you do it, the more you get into it, the more you learn, the more you meet people and all that kind of stuff. I'd say I probably got really into streaming probably around 2014 or so, 2013, 2014. I started really like getting into Twitch and going to cons and trying to meet new people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been messing around with it since like 2010.
What's the cast situation like on Twitch?
The cast?
The cash.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, like, do you make money off it? Like, you know, like, is there some
cash,
kind of
money?
Yeah.
See,
cash, bro. Cash, man.
PC nerd. I'm thinking cash, like CACHE. Like, I'm such a fucking nerd.
That's what I thought at first.
Like MS-DOS. Like,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm like an actual computer
semicolon.
Nerd. Yeah. And I don't know. It's like I make a couple $100 a month. Like nothing crazy. It's like side money that can like help go back into the channel. Or
yeah.
I mean, I'm very upfront. I'm like, look, you guys, I appreciate everything you guys do to me, but I'm not gonna be that streamer that sits here and is like, every dollar you give me goes right back into the stream. No, like it might go to some bills this month. Like, I appreciate all you're sending me, but that
you gotta be upfront about that. Like,
yeah.
Like that might cover gas, or I might go get some fucking Chick-fil-A with that money. Like, but yeah, I mean, I guess I haven't talked about this before. So like generally it's like a couple $100 a month or something. But you know, last year with the whole Black Lives Matter thing that was like going crazy. Yeah. And I wasn't working at the time, so I was streaming like 14 hours a day. Those checks were like couple thousand a month because people were like going nuts. You know, like they were like showing up like going crazy. But that's at no point was I like, this is gonna be steady. Like I try to stay very self-aware. I was like, this is a trend and it's gonna be over in any point, any month, this shit's gonna drop off. And eventually it tapered down, and it did, especially once I started working again. It definitely tapered down.
Because you got to keep doing it, right? Yeah,
you got to keep doing it, but also the society in itself, and you know, like nobody. I mean, it sounds shitty, but like, yes, Black Lives Matter, but nobody cares about that shit anymore. Like, they're just
I mean, the news cycle is very quick.
Yeah, that's what that's what I mean. Like in the news, right? Like nobody fucking cares about that shit. So it's
I mean, the government is telling us that aliens exist, and no one seems to give a fuck for some reason. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? You know, like,
and like everybody's getting vaccinated or lying about being vaccinated, and the world's opening back up. Wild. So nobody.
Did you guys get vaxxed?
Nobody wants to be inside.
Oh yeah.
I got both of them.
Nah, I get my second one next week.
I got mine. It's so funny. So on my 3-year anniversary with my girl, right? That was the schedule of our second shot.
Oh, so, nice!
I saw that. Didn't you? Wasn't that in the video?
I do vlogs every Monday. That's the other thing that is kind of odd about my channel, because like night people don't vlog, bro. Like they don't share their life, and like I share everything. Like. You know, motherfuckers know the kind of porn that Kelly and I watch. Like that's how, like, full disclosure. Like Everyday City Carry is like a lifestyle thing, and you know, that's what I'm trying to spread to gaming because it's such a big part of my life too. Yeah. But yeah, we got it on that Sunday, and we went to the American Natural History Museum to get it, which is kind of dope. Like you see the whale has a Band-Aid on it and shit, and a T-Rex.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the T-Rex had the mask on. It's very welcoming, but. Gave us the shot. We were fine. And the next day I was just like, oh, okay, I'm 40. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I don't usually feel like my age. I was saying this. I don't know if I posted on one of your tweets, Mike, but I was like, yeah, I'm level 40, but I feel so young.
And I was what the you don't look fucking...
I'm 40, bro.
Yeah, you don't look 40 at all.
I'm 40 as fuck, man. That's why, like, I was a little bit nervous about hopping on tonight. I was like, oh, there might be a generational thing, and like, I don't want to...
Dude, I feel 40 already. That's fine.
Yeah, dude, I'm old man. Old man, I feel, yeah.
But yeah, watch out for that second shot, Mike. That shit, like... I had to take off for a day. I was fine. And immediately the day after, I was like, excellent. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to work. I worked out and shit, you know? You went to the gym today, right, Sammy?
Yeah. So speaking of being with aliens, so I very rarely get sick. So Heather got, my wife, Heather, she got her shots. And the first one was like a sore arm, and then the second one like fucking laid her out for like the whole weekend. She was like done.
Damn, the whole weekend.
And then by Monday she was cool, back at it again. And then I got my first one, and, you know, just normal like sore arm. And then I was getting my second one, and she was like, "You're not gonna feel anything. It's gonna annoy me because you never get sick." And I was like, "I don't know, man. Who knows? Maybe because I rarely get sick, this thing's gonna floor me out." And I get the second shot, and nothing. Like my arm wasn't even sore. Like. I was just fine the whole way through. I was like, is something going to happen in like 2 weeks? Am I just going to like fucking internally explode? Yeah. So I didn't feel anything. Like I had a little bit of a sore arm the first one. And then the second one was nothing at all. But yeah, I went to the gym today. So I got my vax like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to let it cook for the rest of the month. And then June 1st, I'm getting back at it because I used to go to the gym a lot, and then you know, pandemic hit, and I just fucking everything I turned into a beanbag.
I went the opposite way. So like my girl, she doesn't work at Equinox now, but my girl is a personal trainer at Equinox, and I was like, we were watching UFC, right? And I was like, yo, I want to look like that dude right there, and you know, it's like kind of like my weight, around 145. And she was like, okay, I'm going to give you a thing. And I just work out 6 days a week now. Like every morning when I wake up, it's like really fucking strange. But like, I feel like...
That's awesome.
I feel like working out like keeps like a lot of the clutter in my head at bay. Yeah. And like, I try to tell like gamers or like anyone for that matter that is having a lot of anxiety or is really stressed out. I'm like, go run or something and like get tired. Yeah. Like that shit will make you feel so good. And it is actually like a drug, honestly, because your brain releases, I think it's called anandamide when you work out. It's like a chemical thing that is released when you're running. It's responsible for runner's high. But yeah, that's all I do, bro. And the next question is, what did you guys eat today? I know you guys love to ask that on your podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get into that real quick. And I'll tell you my sad story of what I eat every day.
What'd you eat, Mike?
I just had... some fucking
pizza.
Udon.
Okay, cool.
Curry udon today.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's literally all I ate today.
That's it, bro.
That's it.
There's no nutritional value in that shit, man.
I mean, I eat like, I want to say I eat like shit, but I also don't eat a lot.
Yeah.
Once a day, sometimes twice a day. Like,
yeah.
It's weird. There are some days I eat too much. Like I'll eat 2 cheeseburgers and shit. But
that sounds fantastic right now.
But that was it.
How about you, Sam?
So like I was saying before, like June is I'm getting back on my stuff, my health and working out and all that. So that's why I went to the gym today, and I was like super strict on my diet when everything was going on, like calorie counting and all that kind of stuff. So I want to get back into that. But today, I did not do that because we hadn't gone shopping yet. And I didn't have anything to pack for lunch to take to work. So I had like Popeyes for lunch. And then I had like some taquitos for...
That sounds fucking great, bro.
I threw in the air fryer for dinner. But we just bought like some chicken breasts and some veggies and everything I'm going to get. I'm getting back on my stuff. And now I got the air fryer.
Oh, I remember you talking about that. I use
throw
that
a chicken
shit every
titty
day.
in there.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Now what I do is I cook. I mean, I'm so fucking tired of it because like this is what I eat literally every day. I eat a protein, 2/3 cups of rice, right? And then like veggies, and I eat that 3 times in a row, 3 times a day. And in the morning, I have 3 eggs, 3 strips of bacon, and 1/3 cup of rice. And I eat that. That's what I eat. And I eat
so you eat 4 times a day?
Yes, but it's very small because it's 2/3 cups of rice, two chicken thighs, and maybe like some string beans. And I eat that. And then I eat the morning thing, which is the eggs and the bacon and the rice. And then I have 2 peanut butter sandwiches with low-calorie bread, no jelly. I do not fuck with sugar except on Sunday when I go out with the Kelly. That is my fiance, and I just fucking eat whatever I want.
Yeah, one day a week. That's what
it is a sad fucking existence. Let me tell you that much right now. I look awesome, but like it is. I feel like I have an eating disorder or something. I want to eat like the way Mike eats. Like I want to wake up and eat pizza. Like you know what I mean? Like.
It's the trade-off, man.
I don't even drink soda, bro. Everything is water, and I'm like, but Sunday we fuck off a lot. Like, you guys ever had those Korean corn dogs?
Yeah, those are good.
Sounds amazing.
Dude, did you ever go to K-Town and there's a new place? Yeah, where you have to order outside in the machine, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I just had it finally. The day that we got the second shot, and we were still feeling good. So good, bro. I had boba, I had the fucking shit. But yeah, every day that's what I eat. It's so sad. And then I just like encourage people. I'm like, yeah, eat that shit, man. Like go get that Popeyes. You know what I mean? You ever seen this shit? This is what I have right now. It's called the Power Block.
What the hell is that?
It goes up to 90 pounds.
Damn.
And you could adjust it starting from 15 all the way to 90. And that's it. That's all I do. I just work out at home.
That's what I want to do.
Do it all at home?
I don't want to go to the gym.
Yo, Mike, Mike, when I watched the podcast, I'm like, Mike and I, similar builds. I was really a skinny dude. I could eat whatever I want. I never gained weight or anything. But like, I was like, oh, you know what? There's a lot of jacked anime dudes like that, anime content creators. And I'm like, I'm going to be one of those motherfuckers, man. Like, I'm just going to fucking, work out every day. And my girl made it happen. So... yeah.
Man, I wish, man. I went to fucking shit the moment that pandemic hit.
Actually, I went from like
170. I was like 170, like, and I was still going down. Like,
but you're like how tall though?
6'1".
Oh, so yeah, 170 is a good weight for you.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's right. You're tall.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm 5'9". Yeah, and my goal is to hit like maybe 160, 170 and get like jacked. But that's going to take a long time. I want to be like Rogan. Like Joe Rogan is 5'8" and he's fucking 180. Right?
Oh my God.
So I want to get like 165, 170. My brother is he's on that show American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
And he's 40.
Oh, shit.
He's 46. And he's like shredded and jacked. And I'm like, okay, if he can do it, I can do it too. So just a little bit of work. But yeah, man, you 170 is good.
No, I was 170. That's the thing. Now I'm fucking 205 now.
That's light heavyweight in the UFC, man.
You know what's weird though? I went from being 110 to 120. Over the pandemic, I was 130 something.
Yeah.
Because I was binge drinking for a couple of days.
Oh, that'll do it.
And that shit gave me a belly. Yeah. I was like, I look like the alien from fucking Men in Black. Like I'm skinny and got a little belly going on. I was like, nah, this guy.
Like the little dudes, they get the coffee and shit. Like, hey,
yeah, yeah. I was like, no.
Oh man. Let me ask you guys about this. Have you guys ever heard of this game?
Ooh. No.
The
answer is yes, but I've never heard of it.
I play this with a bunch of my guests. This is actually a podcast. So I'm going to explain this a little bit. That is probably my biggest hobby is that I watch podcasts all the time. And
me too.
I'm actually a huge fan of PVC because I listen to some of the best talkers in the world Joe Rogan, Tim Dillon, like all the comedy podcasts, I listen to them and watch them like tape so I can get better at doing this, like my own show. PVC is fucking good, dude. You guys have great chemistry. And that's why I watch it. It's become part of my podcast rotation. So hats off to that.
Thank you, man.
Are you garbage?
Putting us in the group with that is crazy.
Bro. Like this
seriously.
morning, I was like, oh, what am I going to listen to? You know, Rogan hasn't put out a new pod. I already listened to Tiger Belly or whatever it is. Like podcasts that get like millions of fucking downloads on Apple. And I was like, oh, let me listen to PVC. And like all day, I'm just listening to PVC.
That's awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
No problem. Are You Garbage is a podcast by two comedians, Kevin James Ryan and H. Foley. And it's basically a game where you determine if you're garbage or not. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I am absolutely garbage because I will do things like come home and there will be like a cup of coffee left over from the morning, sitting there all day, and I will drink that coffee. Like I will not even heat it up. That's trash, bro. It's funny. I think it's all. Look at he's like doing it. So, here are the rules of it. So the goal of the game is to not be a complete piece of trash. Shuffle the cards. Each player takes a turn pulling a card. All players answer all the questions. For every answer you answer yes, you get a point. You can like counter argue it, and it's really a way to get to know the content creator. You go through nostalgia and how you grew up. There's a lot of funny like stuff that pertains to me, like immigrant stuff. Like, does your mom have a cookie tin or a container that has sewing supplies in it or some shit? Yeah, exactly. Bro, it's fun. So,
dude, I see that blue tin and it's a roller coaster.
Never cookie.
I'm like, oh shit, cookie time and fucking needles.
So we are gonna play this game right now. I think to close off the show. It has been awesome having you guys on. I don't know how you motherfuckers do 2 hours a week, bro. That shit hard. I've done that before. It's hard, bro. But yeah, you're definitely welcome to come on the show anytime you want. If you want to promote anything, it's been I really liked having you guys on. Now let me pick a card here. Have you ever put aftermarket products on your car?
Well, I'm gonna say yes. Because I mean, I don't even know what that qualifies. I put
like like a spoiler or like fucking
no. I'm not in the car, so I haven't done any of that stuff.
I'm also a no on that. Mike, you're a no on that?
I ain't got no goddamn car.
Yo, me, bro. I've been here since 1987. I don't even have a driver's license,
bro.
Dude, I wish, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you live in New York City, you don't need that shit. And I've been fortunate enough that everywhere I wanted to go, like someone else was going there already and had a car. So like I just go there.
Yep.
All right, let's pick another card here. Have you ever used duct tape to fix your car?
Well, so it wasn't my car. It was my mom's car.
Okay.
But my brother took it somewhere and got it it got hit, but it still worked. But there was no passenger window. So my mom would she put plastic on it and duct tape to keep it closed. So, and I mean, sometimes I'd have to help her with the duct tape. So indirectly, yeah.
I've definitely done that too. So Sammy gets a point on that one. All right. I hope we don't get another car question here. Do you have an above ground pool?
No.
So we don't have a pool. All right. In ground pool is when you dig the ground out and you have the water coming in.
Yeah.
Above ground is the shit you get at Walmart where it's like if you get
I have the plastic one.
Yeah.
I mean, my family has had that, so I guess we are trash.
Yo, me too, bro. My mom has a fucking Olympic size one right now.
Yeah,
have 20 people in
it. We got the pool at home. You want to go to the pool? We got the pool here. Get in the pool.
Oh shit! All right, so you get a point for that, Mike. Sammy, you're good on that, right? Never?
No, I've never had a pool.
Okay, so you guys have a point each right now. I think my girl's here. She might join us. My girl is a fucking dope ass podcaster. She's like my co-host usually.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, she's fucking really good. Have you ever had carpet in your bathroom? Not a rug, like actual carpeting in your bathroom.
Never. That's weird.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
That's weird.
Yeah. That's white people shit, I think. Anyone in your family ever own a car with wood paneling? I think you guys are young for that. I think that's like my era, where they would have those sedans that had like the wood.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, but fortunately, no. None of my
parents ever had that. My grandfather did, actually.
Okay.
He did. I remember he had a really old car and you had to do like this to open the window and shit.
And it like squeaks and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right. So I think 2-1 right now. 2-1. Sammy. Mike has 2. You got 1. Have you ever taken furniture from the trash?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Dude, some of that shit is dope, especially in New York City. People are moving out.
Yeah.
Yo, especially nowadays, like the like the hipsters and like the good neighborhoods are like throwing away some table. Like, this is lit right here.
Yeah, so I'm in like the suburbs of Pennsylvania. So like most of the people that live around me are like rich white people.
Oh shit!
And like Heather hates it when I do that. But there was recently they had like the foldable tables, like the little ones. They had like a rack of like 4 of those, and I was like, taking this shit.
Yeah, take that shit.
And Heather like hates it when I take that, and she's used them the most.
That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
You got 2-2 on that. That's so funny. Oh wait, Mike, you do that too, right?
Hell yeah.
3-2.
Just clean that shit up. That's it.
Yep.
This is so funny because have you ever owned a butterfly knife?
Oh shit. Oh wait, is that wait?
I have.
That's the fucking.
That's like the ones that flip and.
Yeah, I actually don't have one because you can't even have them in your house in New York City. But I definitely have owned one before.
I used one for work.
I'm garbage, dude. That's so illegal.
I didn't care. Like, that's so illegal.
It's so dumb too. The reason why they're illegal because people would go to like the emergency room to get stitched up. And it was always because of butterfly knife injuries, right?
Oh shit!
And they were thinking like, oh, they're stabbing each other, but no, it was like they were learning to do the trick,
playing around, and
it wasn't like they were being violent with it, and that's why they're illegal right now in New York City. Like you can't even have it in your house. All right, so you can't even have it in your house. New York City is really weird with knife laws.
Dude.
But you know, and that's why like my viewers when they watch the channel, they're like, oh man, how can you live there? I'm like, bro, I can go out right now and get dope ass food, like any culture that I want.
Can you imagine a cop just coming in your house and they see a knife, a butterfly knife on the table, and it looks like you got a butterfly knife? I'm taking you into the station. It's like, the fuck? Who told you to come in here? Like,
I get worried all the time. You know, I tell people, I'm like, look, man, I have a fucking green card. If I take any of my knives out on the train, I'm getting tackled by the police. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so all right, let's do this right here. Have you ever bought something, worn it, then returned it?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
trash, bro. I've never done that.
I've done that with sneakers. Yeah,
really?
Definitely.
Like for what occasion?
And hats.
Like you wore them to go to like an event, and then.
Yeah, like I worn them and I was like, these are sick. And then they're like not comfortable. And I'm like, I don't want these anymore.
Yo,
I return them because they still smell like brand new. Like I've never like, worn them for like a year or something. And I'm like, oh, let me return these. That's it's usually for like I've had them for like a week maybe, and then I've returned them. Definitely hats. Like
at least it's not like
I don't like this hat anymore.
Used underwear or some shit. You know?
No, I've never done like that.
It's like I bought these Speedos one time at the Gap.
Oh my god, no.
Have you ever eaten squeeze cheese?
Squeeze cheese?
Like the sprayable shit, you know?
Oh, the sprayable stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, like,
wait, that's garbage?
See,
really?
to me, Sammy, I love that stuff, man. I will fucking squeeze cheese in my mouth on this podcast. Look at Mike. He's like, ew, bro.
Oh my god. Have you guys ever watched a Goofy movie?
Yo, yeah.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
Wait, Mike,
that motherfucker was nasty. That
Tower of cheese, bro.
Yeah, no. Leaning Tower of Cheese. That's why I had to try it. I was like, that looks delicious in that movie.
That's too
I gotta
much
try
cheese.
it.
I threw up looking at it. No.
Mike, I
you
don't
don't
think
like
you have
cheese?
a room to. No, Mike likes cheese.
He's
he
like
is
artisanal only.
he has eaten cheese and thrown up and then ate more cheese.
All right, I love American cheese. I used to take the
American
strips.
cheese is the fakest cheese.
I don't care. It's good. I don't care.
It's the same shit as spray cheese.
I know, but the texture, it's like someone like
my
jizzing
God.
cheese in your mouth. Like,
Oh
what
my
the fuck? Why would I want that?
Do you like
All
the
right.
craft singles?
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
That is. I feel like growing up.
no.
I feel like growing up when I was a kid, I thought craft was okay.
It's
But
not
like now, I would
No.
prefer to have, like a better cheese. But I mean, I will eat it though.
I can't. Dude, craft singles, it's just cheese sauce that they put in a plastic envelope and then put it in the fridge. You're
Bro,
just eating
grilled cheese?
cold cheese sauce.
With the craft?
really.
Come
Yes,
on.
that's all it is. You ever look at the slice, how it's like this in the edge? Because it's just sauce that they put in a fucking plastic envelope and then put in the fridge.
Well, what
This
you
is
don't
flat
know
sauce.
won't hurt. So
That's what I say about Taco Bell because it's like really bad, but I still eat
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
just don't look up how bad it is. You'll be fine.
It's bad, but have you ever owned a Snuggie?
No.
What's that?
Oh,
That's like
Wait.
they're like robes, but they're also blankets. It was like an infomercial about them.
Oh no, I never have.
I don't have one, but I think Heather has one.
No.
I might have got it for her. It has a pocket in it.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes New York City winter, bro, I be wanting that shit when it's like mad cold. I live in the Bronx, so it's hood as fuck. Like the heat in here is questionable at most. You know what I mean? Like they turn it on like once a week when it's winter time and it's fucking 10 degrees outside. I'm like, fuck, I wish I had a Snuggie. Do you get cash back when making a purchase?
Only when I need it.
regularly. Yeah, I've only done it like if I know I'm going somewhere where I need cash. I don't use it as an ATM.
Yeah, see, that's
Is
when
that
it's
like the
trash.
garbage
When
thing?
you're like, you know what?
Oh,
Can you
okay.
give me a 40 with the.
Yeah,
I might need it later
no,
on.
I've never
you know?
done that.
Do you prefer Domino's over Pizza Hut?
Yes. Well, see, the thing is, I used to always prefer Pizza Hut, but something like in the past, like 5 years or so, like Pizza Hut has went to shit. Like all the pizzas around me are like closing because nobody goes there anymore. And Domino's, like they redid their whole recipe. Like their bread isn't cardboard anymore. Like it's seasoned and shit.
It's a little better.
I
agree.
take Domino's
I
over
like
Pizza
Hut. I mean, I used to like Pizza Hut, but I like Domino's more now. Definitely.
Yeah. I don't know why they put that question there because I agree with you guys. So we're not going to give anybody a point on that one. I don't even know what points we have. Honestly, I'm just playing the game now. Have you ever tailgated an event and not gone in? This is going to be a question that we cannot answer because we don't drive except for Sammy. So I'm going to put that down.
No.
All right.
Yeah, and then answer's no for me either.
I'm getting some whack questions. I'm not going to lie. I have really good ones in here, but all the weird ones are coming up. Did your family use Miracle Whip for mayonnaise?
No.
I hope not.
Because Miracle Whip is the whack shit. You got to have Hellman's, you know?
Hellman's.
Whip. It's
sweet.
Miracle Whip is sweet mayo. I don't want sweet mayo.
It's fake mayo. It's not actual mayo.
It's fake sweet mayo.
Yeah, see, these are my guys right here. I knew it. Have you had Mountain Dew in the last 365 days?
No.
That's trash,
Mountain Dew
bro.
is garbage. So I don't drink soda at all. I don't like soda. Yeah.
I would like it, but I haven't been drinking any of them for like the longest time because of like calorie counting and all that stuff, and it's just like a waste of calories.
It's every once in a while
straight
thing
sugar.
Every once in a while.
Was it Code Red, Mike? Was it Code Red?
No, it wasn't Code Red. It was the original Mountain Dew.
Okay, all right. Did it have the World of Warcraft like orc on it? No.
No.
Oh my god.
All right. Does or did your family use bacon bits? Damn, these questions are whack, bro.
I use bacon bits right now. What the?
Dude,
Not real bacon,
love bacon bits.
Yeah, I
I
use
use that shit out
both.
the jar.
Because you
I
can
use
make
both.
You know what? I have eaten them out of the jar too. Yeah, I've definitely.
You don't wake up in the middle of the night. You be like,
to call back that memory.
I'm like, you know what?
You know what?
I just did that shit. You guys have tattoos?
Yo,
no, I don't
have any. Which is
okay,
funny.
all right.
No.
So I'm gonna put that down then, so you don't need that one.
Was it like a tramp stamp tattoo?
No, this is a stupid one too. I'm not gonna do that one. Let's do this one right here. Has anyone in your family ever collected the state quarters?
I used to. Yeah.
Really?
In middle school?
Why?
In middle school, I used to. I don't know. I think I have an addiction to just collecting things. I think it's just a character trait. Mm-hmm. I just like collecting stuff. Like I was huge into Pokemon.
And I played Magic the Gathering, bro. The ultimate nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, like I played the game Pokemon, and then I was super into the cards. I did the quarter thing, like hats are like a huge thing. I just like collecting stuff, like all this shit behind me, all these posters, and I think it's just a character trait. And at the age of middle school, it was like, in school they're like, you get the state quarters to spend your money and put it into the economy to just turn it into coins that you don't use because we could just take your money. It's the dumbest shit ever. But yeah, I did it.
Did you ever like cash in the quarters to buy something?
I have no fucking idea where those quarters are.
Shit.
At all.
Damn.
No idea. It's the biggest scam ever. Like one of many American scams. That was a big fucking scam. Hey, give us your money so you can get these quarters and never use them. So you just gave money away to get nothing. Like it's such a scam. But yeah,
my mom didn't let me get into that. She let me collect comic books and shit. Like that's what I was doing. Speaking of collecting and Pokemon, I almost forgot to talk about this. But Mike, should I buy Monster Hunter Stories too?
Yes, you should buy Monster
The last
Hunter Stories
Pokemon
too.
game I played seriously was like Red and Blue, bro. So I mean,
the first one.
Yeah. That's the last time I
Don't
played.
buy Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, but Monster Hunter though, Stories, what do you think?
It's better than Pokemon. Throw Pokemon away, okay? This is the better thing. Like you wanna like have a Zenogre to beat the shit out of another kid on their Zenogre? That's the game. You get it.
I was thinking about this and I was like, it's like so chibi though. You know what I mean? Like
it's not that chibi anymore.
I was thinking about this. I was like, what if they had like a monster collecting game like Monster Hunter Stories or Pokemon, but it was like real graphic and like motherfuckers get their limbs cut off? Would I play it then?
That's Shin Megami Tensei.
No, but it's still like anime style. I'm talking about like Monster Hunter World, Dark Souls looking shit where you're riding these dinos that look crazy. Yeah, and
all that stuff is always so marketed to kids, though. Like, not to say it's for kids, but like collectible, like getting all that stuff is always marketed to kids. Because I think the general populace they think most adults don't care about that stuff.
But everyone played motherfucking Pokemon Go, though. Right? Everyone played that shit.
Well, yeah.
Dude, my mom's friends that were 70 were playing that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They were like, I have to get this Pokemon. This Pikachu is on the corner. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Go take your heart medication. Like, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Mom, don't go over there. No, my mom didn't play it. She refused, but she's like, all my friends are playing it right now. I'm like, damn, yo, that's crazy. Dude, my mom's friends are into K-pop. It's like the wildest shit.
That's sick.
They follow like BTS and shit. They're like 70 years old.
That is,
dude. I'm always with adults getting like old. Our parents or the older generation getting hip. That's
gonna be us, bro.
I think
so. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think so, because like I'm 40 and I'm getting married in September. Having my fucking wedding through Zoom, by the way. I'm gonna Zoom it and stream it live on YouTube.
That's sick.
But like, great. I'm getting married late, so I'm having children late. So I'm like wondering if my kid graduates high school and I'm like still dressed like this, but I'm like fucking 60 or something.
Yeah, dude, I'm wearing these hats and video game shirts till I die. Like, I got all these shirts. What am I gonna do with them? Stop wearing them when I hit 50? Like, no, I'm wearing them. Whatever.
Yeah, because
You know what's funny though? I feel like I feel like older people from the older generations, it's like they get to a certain age and they just morph into different people, and like their entire wardrobe just changes. Like, they make it seem like when you hit 40, that's it. Throw everything out. Buy a dad hat now. Like, that's it. Like, what the
New Balance, yo? I started wearing the dad. See, that's the strat. I'm doing that stuff now. So then it's not even gonna look like I changed by the time I hit 60. I'm already wearing dad hats and comfy sneakers.
You wearing New Balance? You're wearing the Dad Force ones?
I would. I would if they're comfy. If they're comfy and all black, I'll wear them.
You know what I'm wearing right now though? That's not sexual. I'm talking about on the feet.
Oh, you got the purple shoes. Oh my god, he got the frog boots. Oh my god.
He got the big froggers on.
If I wasn't sure that you were 40, that just confirmed it. Now I know that you're 40.
I feel like a Ninja Turtle when I'm wearing this shit. Oh shit! All right, let's continue this game. Well, let me check if my fucking girl's here.
Yeah.
Hey, are you here?
Yeah.
Dude, come here. Finish this game of Are You Garbage with us.
Trash.
What? Oh, she said I'm trash. Come here and meet my new friends, dude.
Please. Hold on, let me get alcohol.
All right, yeah. But yeah, that's so funny. I guess I am 40 now. I've confirmed it, with the fucking feet boots. No, it's like when I wear slippers in the house here, like it gets really cold because it's New York City, it's the Bronx, bro. Like there's no insulation or anything, and when I work out and shit, it's like easier to wear the fucking feet. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, whatever.
What do you mean, bro?
I just like walking around in my feet.
All right, we're gonna finish this game off of Are You Garbage? We'll do like 5 more cards, and we'll set these guys off.
All right.
Pick a card. This is my girl, Kelly.
Questions. Hey guys.
That's
Hello.
Sammy. That's Mike right there.
Sammy and Mike, and no Australia today.
No Australia. Yeah, see, my girl knows. I've been watching the podcast, and I'm like, oh, man, I have these guys on the pod, yo. She's
I
like,
was
oh,
ready to talk about wombats.
What the?
They got a rat infestation down there right now.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, they're definitely not having a koala infestation because of that fucking fire. Nobody's talked about that shit since it happened.
All right.
They're like, all the koalas died.
Oh shit.
Yeah, honestly, koalas are crazy, and I don't feel bad. Those things are demons.
What? They're so cute.
They all have chlamydia. Do you know that?
No.
They all have chlamydia.
Okay, so they may
Have you
kill
ever-
you if they fall out of a tree, but who? I mean, come on, in the Bronx, that's normal.
Have you
That's
ever heard
demonic.
a koala? Have you ever heard a koala?
I have. They sound
They're
like
so crazy.
demon.
They sound
mini
like
bear
demons.
things. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sound like the screamo banjo. That's
Yup,
what they sound like.
exactly.
It's
A big
crazy.
squirrel?
Yes,
Yo,
it's
They sound
insane.
fucking
Wow.
nuts.
So, all right, what did we pick? What did I pick?
Have you ever used the phrase "It's 5 o'clock somewhere"?
Sorry, guys, I gave you the whitest question out of the group.
And it's like this game is
I
so
don't think I've
garbage
ever
that
used
they didn't
that.
even write phrase correctly. They used the phase.
Phase.
Like, it's
Trash.
so
That's
trash.
awesome.
Have you?
Never.
I definitely have used.
I don't know. I don't think
Never.
I've used that one.
That's a
white people thing.
That is
Yeah.
a white term.
Yeah, see, I got like the UN right here. You know
Just
what I mean?
like
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys got the reference to the Goofy movie with the Cheese Whiz, but every time I hear
she
that
loves
question,
the Goofy movie.
that is the best movie.
Yeah, she loves
Wait.
that movie.
Wait, there's a card about that?
No,
You mean the cheese one?
About the cheese.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
we
yeah, I
got that
heard you say
question,
it.
and I was like, yeah, that's
Better
why. That's
listen.
literally the only reason why I tried spray cheese. It's for Leaning Tower
Right?
cheese.
Oh
Yeah.
god, it's so good.
All
So
right, let's see what
good.
we got here. Have you or any of your family, it should be family members, ever owned a guinea pig?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So why did you get a guinea pig? Is it because you didn't have enough room to get a dog? Because that's why we got hamsters, and that's like even trashier than guinea pigs, I feel.
I actually never had one. I was supposed to get one from a cousin, and it froze to death.
What?
Yeah, because so it's like my mom called me in a room. She's like, "Your cousin Angel's gonna give you a guinea pig," and I was like, "Oh my god, I get to get a guinea pig! Oh, I'm so hyped." Next week, she's like, "Oh yeah, it died. He left the window open." Like,
oh my god, yo.
I don't know that it died, or she just didn't want you to to get a guinea pig.
She don't want me to have anything. I want a Komodo dragon.
No.
No,
I want a
Mike.
snake.
No.
Oh, snakes are cool. I've had a snake before.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you, there's one reason why snakes can't be trusted.
Why?
They move and they don't have legs. That's it. That's
What
all
you
you need
mean?
to know. I don't trust it. They don't have legs, and yet they move, and they move quickly.
Yeah, but you trusted them when they gave you the apple, right?
Don't
That's
trust
why
it.
we're all fucked now, according to the Bible.
Are you implying that I
God.
have that type of power?
Yeah, Eve. No, I'm playing.
I'll take them all down. No,
All
I'm just
right,
kidding.
let's do this right
But
here.
if you ever look at the face of a ball python, they got like puppy mouths. They got like a little puppy mouth,
Some
little
of
beady
them
eyes.
do. Yeah. I'll give
Yeah,
it
they're
to you.
cute.
Still don't trust it. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
My girl worked at PetSmart for 18 years, so she's like had all this animal experience. She's like, nah, don't get that
Oh,
one.
nice.
Yeah, no. Literally, it just comes down to this. I've been bit by everything except a snake, and that's the one thing I don't want to get bit by.
Holy shit.
I've gotten bit by a snake and it wasn't crazy.
Yeah, but was it like a
Pet
small
snake?
one?
What kind of snake?
No, it was big. It was a ball
It
python.
was a trouser
I was
snake.
feeding
No,
him.
just playing.
No, he was a few feet, and I was feeding him, and he was fucking hype and hungry, and he missed,
Yep.
and he got
Oh,
me. He
shit.
didn't. He was
Yeah,
like
you-
trying to bite me, but
Yep.
he was like, and he just missed. But it wasn't crazy. I wasn't. He didn't like. I wasn't draw blood, but I was like, oh, and then
Oh.
I dropped it, and then he got. his
Damn,
food.
Sam.
He
He's
was
like,
chilling.
oh, I got bit. Damn. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, so wait. So you want a kimono dragon, a snake, and what else?
I also want a fake fox.
Okay, all right. All illegal things in New York.
Yeah. I want all that shit. I want,
Sounds like you want to move to Florida, Mike.
Yeah.
all right, chill.
It sounds like Florida man.
All right, chill out. Chill out.
I mean, the fun thing about Florida is that if you go there, you may not even have to buy it. You may be able to catch somebody else's release illegally pet. See, all
Yeah,
problems
that's what they do
solved.
all the time.
We going to
Okay,
Florida.
time.
Woo!
Yeah, I
Big
wanted to
time.
show you guys
Yeah.
this. This is our Palico right here, Robin Williams. He's a
Robin
ragdoll. You ever
Williams?
seen one of these?
Yeah, this is Robin.
Oh my God.
So
It's
big.
so
Not
cool
how
with
it's
all
fucked.
of
Like,
it.
they don't do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't care. About it.
He's just
It's the craziest
chilling.
thing.
That's amazing. He's like, hey, what's up?
He's like, hey guys,
I'm
I don't
vibing.
It's
care.
awesome.
Oh,
Kitty Cam.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here
Yes,
we go.
Cat's dope too. He's always hopping on their podcast and like
That's
just chilling.
awesome.
Do you
See?
hear her?
Oh.
So cute.
So this question, I've asked this to a lot of Caucasian people, and they've all said yes. And I've experienced this phenomenon before. Okay. Do you drink milk with dinner?
Hell no.
No, what the
Bro.
fuck?
Let me tell you the story
Wait,
right
with
now.
dinner?
I've told this story many times before. I was in Catholic school. I lived in Brooklyn. I went to, I think it was St. Agatha's Catholic school. Went over an Italian friend's house, and they served me spaghetti and meatballs with milk, bro. Like, like as a
what?
drink. And I didn't want to be disrespectful. I was like, you to America.
that a
And I was like,
regional
eating
thing?
a lot of the white
Like,
folks I had on here were like, yeah, I
'cause
love milk with dinner. Give me that
What
2%.
the-
Because I went to a Catholic school too, from kindergarten all the way through high school, and friends and all that. And I've never seen that shit before.
I had
I've
it.
never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
that.
I was confused when he asked that question. I was like, who does that? And then we started asking other
Yeah.
people on the podcast, and people were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People in the
I
knife
do that.
community
I'm
are like,
wait,
The
what?
fuck?
I had one of my close homies was like, yeah, man, we would call it blue top for the 2%, red top for whole milk. Let me get blue top. Let me get red top. I was like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
He's like,
Well, I've never
everybody
heard of that.
confused. Yeah, milk
I've
with
never
dinner, man.
heard of
It's a thing, dude.
But not for everybody.
So
but-
you guys didn't do that? Your family didn't do that?
No, I'd never even heard of it till I saw this trash card. And then I was like, no, I'm going in the pile. Mm.
You got to get a good one, yo. Did you or your family have bumper stickers?
I hate bumper stickers. I hate putting any kind of stickers on my car.
What if it was like some anime shit or some gaming shit, bro?
I hate it. I hate putting shit on my car because then people, anything that's not what's physically on my person, if it's on something I own, other people think it's an invitation to talk to me. I don't want to fucking talk to you. Just because I have a Pokemon sticker on my car does not mean I want to talk to you about Pokemon. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to get my groceries.
What if you won a car from Capcom and it was like a Monster Hunter car with like all this Monster Hunter decals on it?
If it already had all that on it, yeah.
He said I would drive it.
Really? No, Mikey, don't drive though.
So I don't even have a Monster Hunter shirt, bro. Like I don't. No, I'm good.
Wait, you wouldn't wear a Monster Hunter shirt?
I mean, I would, but I just don't feel like looking for all that shit. Like,
oh, he got he got fucking Cyberpunk gear.
All right, that's different though.
Come on, bro.
Come on, Cyberpunk gear.
Monster Hunter had a collab.
Shirts, he got hoodies. But won't wear Monster Hunter. Crazy.
I would.
I will say this: in high school, I had one bumper sticker, but I didn't put it on my car. I taped it to the inside of the window in the back of it because I didn't want to like ruin the
to have it like
and the bumper sticker read "Caution Driver" singing.
That's trash.
And I was always singing. So every time that somebody would pull up and look in my window, I just point to the back of the car.
Oh my god!
I want to also point out I drove a Geo Tracker that was bright blue and pink, so I couldn't have been any worse. All right, it wasn't a good setup altogether.
All right, I hope this final question is one of our favorites, right?
I mean, I hope so.
Because if not, I'm just gonna ask them like the good shit.
Yeah, I just go through the cards because I don't care. Oh, that's not.
Have you ever had a padded toilet seat?
Yeah,
I have.
Trash.
Yeah,
that's trash.
What do you mean it get cold?
No.
Yeah,
dude,
but like it gets shit like matter on it, accumulation.
Dude, if somebody else sits on the toilet,
that's how Corona started, bro.
On it, and it's warm, I'm not shitting. I can't do it. I don't want to sit on a warm seat. So I'm basically shitting on somebody else's ass at that point. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
not doing it.
Yeah.
What?
Nope. You fart?
I would say this.
You're farting right in the cushion.
We don't have a padded toilet seat, but I've never lived with anybody until Ray moved in. I mean, I've lived with like roommates, but I've never
talk about the bum gun?
No, I've never.
They're like, what is that? We're gonna talk about it. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll have to. Now I have to.
Yeah.
But I've never had somebody actually warm the toilet seat for me until
I
Ray.
didn't do that.
Ray will.
I never did that shit purposely.
And I've actually got to the point where I'm like, because our apartment gets so cold. We're on the first floor, and underneath our entire apartment, there is the walkway from one side of the apartment to the other. So it's just cold air and stone beneath our apartment. So that's why, like, there's just a constant cold draft. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
My core is warm. That's not my fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, yeah, that's like a spoiled luxury of ew. But
yeah, I can't. So, it could be -10. I sit on a warm seat. I gotta wait. That seat's got to cool off.
So you guys know how like they have, you know what a bidet is?
Yeah, I have one. It's amazing. It should be a standard in this.
You have like the good shit that heats up and all that, or
no? I don't. I'm not that fit. I'm not that crazy. But I just like a clean butthole.
We have what's known in Thailand as the bum gun. Okay. And it is literally like, when you're washing dishes and they have that thing that extends and you fucking spray.
Oh, you got the spray gun?
It's literally that connected to your toilet, and it's like freezing fucking cold every time.
Yeah, so you can freeze
and I'm just like,
you can wash your pet. You can.
We don't do that.
Wait,
we don't do that.
But you could.
So do you like? So are you sitting and you like grab it and
I'm gonna give you a demonstration right now how it works.
Here we go.
Okay.
Reenactment.
I'm ready.
Let's set it up. He took a poo.
All right, so look, in the Philippines, so when the whole toilet paper crisis was happening and everyone was like buying toilet paper, and my girl was like, babe, we gotta get toilet paper. And I was like, yo, I come from a third world country. I was born in the Philippines, and in the Philippines at that time, we didn't have toilet paper. Toilet paper wasn't readily available. So you always had like a little pail with a handle on it, and there was always a giant bucket of water like near the toilet. And you would take the pail, take water out of the bucket and you would wash your ass with it. And then after you wash your hands. So, you know, our assholes were cleaner than Americans, actually, if you think about it. You're washing your hands afterwards, okay?
I'm about it.
With the bum bum gun, we have like a towel here that's just like for drying your hands after the bum bum gun. And you gotta dude, it's so cold. It's like the toilet's right here. You gotta grab that shit, go from behind, spray it, and you're like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? You gotta wash it with this hand, and then you gotta get up with your fucking pants like still under, like on your feet. And then since I live in the Bronx, the sink is right here. I wash my hands and then I dry it off, and then that's how you do it. And I don't use toilet paper at all. I just use that.
Yeah, we got a bidet when that toilet paper thing was happening.
You got it. You're a girl, though.
Yeah. I use toilet paper.
Dude, my shit's clean. Yo, eat my spoon.
I use at least half the toilet paper roll. I don't want nothing there. Nothing. And if I get like dookie on my hand, I start freaking out because I'm
think about it this way.
It doesn't matter. It stink, and then the smell lingers for a little bit.
Think about it. If somebody walked up to you and smacked shit on your face, you would just take dry paper towels and just wipe it off. That's all you do?
I would actually die. Like I would die.
Okay. Well, in your death, they would just wipe it off a paper towel. No, you'd fucking wet it and you'd wash it. So why not do that to your butthole?
Oh, no, you know what I do though?
Sammy knows what's up because he got one.
Our sink is like right here, right? So I turn on the sink, I put a dab of water on the paper, the toilet paper.
That's understandable though.
And
okay.
That's a good move.
That's a good baby wipe kind of thing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You need the moisture.
Yeah.
You're not cleaning peanut butter off with a dry paper towel, man. It's not working. You need water in there. You need water. You need some liquid.
Now, have you ever seen those the challenges that moms were doing to their kids where they were putting Nutella on their hands and then wiping it on their kids? They'd sit on the toilet and wipe it on their kids and go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And watching the kids' reaction to like Nutella on their hand, because some of them would be like,
"That's fucked up."
You know what's crazy is so like Sammy and Mike, right? They come from more of like the Twitch like gaming world. So they're not as exposed to you and I to all the degenerate things that we watch on podcasts. So I think before I let you guys go, I did edit some clips for you guys today for you guys to watch that we actually watch on the show. And
I'd like to apologize in advance.
Yeah, like, you know, let's just watch a couple of clips, right? Like,
I don't know if you are ready.
I have a channel dedicated in my Discord.
So do you guys fuck with TikTok? Do you guys fuck with TikTok?
I mean, through Twitter.
Yeah, through Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, see, they're like all on Twitter. It was the weirdest thing. I had to message Sammy and Mike through Twitter, where normally I would message someone on Instagram, like, here's the link. And it was, I don't usually.
Oh, you had to figure it out.
They're like my only like Twitter communique, like right here. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not on it.
So let me just, I don't even know what to play. Right
just pick one and go with it.
All right, let's go. So there is a dark, so, you know, people think TikTok is like for younger kids and they just are doing dances and stuff like that.
Nope.
But there is a darker side of TikTok where it can be anywhere from like hilarious to disgusting to like flat out like mental illness. And like, I have a bunch of stuff that's like that. That is actually what I do on the show. So I'm going to show you some clips right now, and, you know, you guys just try to enjoy it.
Ready for it?
We left a previous comment saying that my eyeliner should not be thicker than my eyebrows, which I didn't realize. So I hope in this video that my eyebrows look better.
These people are real. This is not improv.
No, that's why it's so good. That's why it's so good.
What is up with those eyebrows?
What?
God damn, what the fuck?
She looks like Cruella DeVille.
Nah, she look like Dollar Tree fucking... what's her from the Addams Family? Damn.
Yes.
The mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Morticia,
mother.
but like not good.
Morticia.
Oh yeah, really bad. Really bad.
How about this right here?
So, how will you know if you peed or squirted? What's the difference? Great question. Squirting, gushing, or female ejaculating, whatever you'd like to call it, is not the same thing as pee or urine. There are similar components in it, but it's not the same thing. How do you know the diff? Female ejaculate doesn't smell or taste like urine. I don't expect you to taste it, but if you try the sniff test, there's no smell at all. In the end, Whether it's squirting or peeing, it's all good because it means you're relaxed and enjoying yourself.
See, you guys have learned something on the pod.
But I thought
I knew this already.
It's the same shit.
I still don't believe it.
So
yeah.
So here,
I'm not mad at it, but I don't believe it.
From here on out, if ever in a situation where someone squirts, you should immediately yell, "Smell it! Does it smell like urine?"
You have to do the sniff test. So like I've learned from watching podcasts, this girl, Kate Quigley, who's a comedian and used to be a porn star, she said that when like you would have to do squirting scenes and it would be like a bunch of girls, they would all drink Pedialyte. And like the whole room just smells like Pedialyte, and it's not pee anymore. Yep. They've already cleared out for the day, and everything is just Pedialyte at that point.
So it is bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Yeah, it's pee.
Yeah.
It is, and it isn't.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. It is.
I wouldn't risk it.
If somebody shits in a cup and mixes a bunch of water in it, does that have shit in it or does that have water in it? It's got shit in it. There's a little bit of shit in it.
It's Nutella.
It's a little bit of piss. It's piss. I'm not mad at it. If you pull it off, whatever, it's cool. It's your thing. But say it like it is. There's pee in there,
bro. You gotta clean up after.
Yeah,
bro.
Right? Like, just, like if there's a squirt that happens, you're like, it's fine. It's not pee. No, you're gonna clean it like it's pee.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever. It's pee.
Oh man.
Sammy, you're on Twitch, right?
So from here on up, you gotta smell
it.
Check out this streamer right here.
Queefs.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can literally queef on command. You guys want to hear this shit?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let me just put them in.
No.
Wait.
Did you guys hear it going into my vagina? Now let me push the air out.
No. This is Twitch, Sam. This is Twitch.
Did you guys hear the air going in?
This is Twitch.
Yeah.
No.
I'm competing with this.
I can't do this. No way.
You guys do anything like that on your streams, or
you're competing?
No way.
This.
No.
So we talked about that, like the whole hot tub beach
thing. I love that episode.
And my mom watches all the podcasts, and she's like, that's probably where I get it from. She's like super hyper focused on things when she's interested in it. So everything we talk about that she doesn't know, she researches. And she researched this hot tub and beach thing and like looked for channels on Twitch of this.
Oh my God.
And she saw it. And I was like, you shouldn't have done that. And she was like, there were guys out there with their titties out. And I was like, yeah, that's Twitch now. This is ladies queefing on the mic that's Twitch now, I guess. Like,
but I just want to know, like,
man.
not for nothing, what is our society hit where somebody figured out that they can do this? Like when I was a kid, I was really proud that I learned to like swallow air so that I could burp the alphabet. My aunt taught me that, and she was very pleased with herself that she taught me that. But it's like there was a whole little process to it. So what did this girl do to figure out that she can take air into her kuka and then spit it out on cue? Like that? No, that takes a special type.
Honey, there are levels to everything,
Yes.
and you mastered the alphabet by burping it, and this girl has gone to the next level by queefing the alphabet.
High school. So it's been a long time since I've done that. But I'm just saying that's dedication.
That's what happens when the world stops for a year and everybody has free time.
I don't think this guy has shopped
What did you do
right
over
here.
COVID?
All y'all beautiful women. You feel me?
Sam Jackson.
Just let me eat you
I was gonna say
one
that.
time. Just let me eat you one time, and I guarantee you're gonna ask me to stay to your house. You gonna sleep for 3 days, my baby. Guess what?
My baby.
I can show you what time it is. Sure enough, I tell you, they got a man up above. I can cook for you, clean up your house. You heard me? Listen, when you come home, baby, you just gotta jump in the tub with all them bubbles. Guess what?
Hey,
I'm with you
good.
100%. Get with that ball. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make you cry.
How you gonna show us?
Ay, ay, ay. No, I'm telling you.
So gross. Dude.
Listen, I ain't nothing nice. You hear me? I'm federal. Once I touch your booty,
Trade is just like
put your
pussy.
booty in your kitty cat, but I'm gonna put my hand in there and I'm gonna smack it. Ay, ay, ay.
We have access.
One love. You think it's a game?
So good.
I ain't gonna play with you, my baby. I'm gonna put my hand in your kitty cat. Look, in your face.
I got it.
And I'm gonna do that.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go, Tom.
You know what? If you're clean, you're clean. If you're dirty, you're dirty. Bro, I'm gonna let it be known with my hand.
Oh, so hold on. To do down
part
there.
2 for that guy. Hold on.
Oh my God, there's
Second one
more?
right here. We're gonna end it on this, right? His name is Unk Shine, by the way.
Just like
Respect.
Booty in your kitty cat, but I'm gonna put my hand in there and I'm gonna smell it. Ay, ay, ay.
We have access.
One love.
Oh wait,
You think it's a game?
So good.
Right? I ain't gonna play with you, my baby. I'm gonna put my hand in your kitty cat. Look, in your face.
I got it.
And I'm gonna do that.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go, Tom.
Oh shit, no, he played
You
this
know
one,
why?
too. I didn't know I compiled the 2
If
clips.
you're clean, you're clean. If you're dirty, you're dirty.
You're dirty,
See?
man.
I'm gonna let it be known with my hand.
I mean, that's a fact. I hear no lie.
trade.
I mean, if you're clean, you're clean. If you're dirty, you're dirty. Did
Did you guys know that that's pretty much our bread and butter for the show?
Well, I hate to say this, but he just kind of reaffirmed that if you squirt and you smell it, then you know is it pee or not. I'm gonna put my hand up in it and then I'm gonna smell it.
Yeah, he's just trying to confirm whether it's squirt or not. I respect
Right?
him. I respect
Is
him.
it pee? I
It's a
gotta
legend.
say, that's a game.
Unk Shine, yeah. I should have him on as a guest. I feel like I saw that
Yeah.
guy on the train today.
You
Connect.
probably
Oh,
did.
You
definitely
guys
got
have any
some cousins in
crazy
New York.
train adventures? Like, I know you live in MIC. Well, Mike, like, do you travel out at all, or?
Well, I mean, oh man, there was a lot of shit that happened. God damn.
Yeah.
One time I
It's
was
in
on a
New York.
train and some dude asked me if I was gay and if like
I heard this story.
yeah, he was like, how much you charge? And I was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, no, I'm not. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just because you look. He was like, you look, and I was like,
Stop while you're ahead, friend.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so much shit happens. I can't even remember half of it. I block it out.
Same here. I just put on my headphones and just keep on moving because, like, it's just a lot of man fighting the air on the Citizen app. Like, people.
Bro, oh my god.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what New York City is.
I
Right
will
Or
now.
say-
some dude screaming at everyone too on the train.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had something different happen today, which I was taken back by. Like so normally when somebody gets on, so this girl gets on and she starts up a poem, right?
What?
So there's a lot of poetry reading that's going on. People are trying to do their craft, and so I like stop my music just to kind of hear what's going on. And she's, it's definitely God related and blessings and that sort of thing. And she's got this whole poetry thing going on. And then she finishes and she gets quiet for a second. Then she says, I'm gonna pray for everybody, right? And then she does a full Hail Mary, which of course my Catholic ass starts repeating it with her. I'm like, it's time to pray. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Oh no.
Right? So in my mind, I'm saying that. Next thing I know is she's like, if anybody can, help with any donations, and I'm not kidding you, she had to have made $30 easily on my card. I have never seen money
It's the
come
power
up.
of religion.
It was something, but I've seen so many people. It was something about this girl specifically, and she didn't. I mean, she had she didn't look unusual in any way. She didn't seem.
Was she
crazy.
attractive?
It was just interesting.
Was she attractive?
I mean, I wouldn't call her like stunning, but she wasn't repulsive.
I gotta get in
That's
on
good
this racket.
enough.
I'm gonna
If
have
you
a
don't-
fucking sign
Dude,
that says
if you don't smell like
Christ, hashtag
shit-
Stop Asian Hate.
If you don't smell like shit and
Yeah.
you're a woman on the train,
You getting money?
you're gonna get money.
Yeah.
Well, that's not necessarily true because normally there's the, like the middle-aged lady, but she's too intense. She turns into that like scripture reader, and it's normally a doom-related topic. I think this girl she was in her like maybe late 20s, early 30s, and she was very,
Yep.
very
That's why.
That's the
positive.
market.
So
Getting that
That's the
bag.
market.
I was surprised
She's
though. I
getting
was
that
like,
bag,
oh,
bro.
I've not seen money fly like that. The only time I ever see money happen like that is there are 3 guys who sing on the one train.
That are like really good.
Yeah, and they do
I've seen
like
those guys.
the old school like beach music. And they're
music.
Yeah, okay. So
you mean like the Beach Boys? Like that, that type of stuff? Okay.
Yes, but no. Let's see. They do like Under the Boardwalk. So when I say beach music, like in Carolina, in North Carolina, we call that beach music. So like Motown, older Motown. Normally played a lot at the beach. So they do like, those old classics, Under the Boardwalk, and different Cupid, Draw Back Your Bow, and all those old songs.
Oh, okay, that's all Motown stuff. Yeah,
almost quartet style.
And they're like
but
good?
There's 3 guys, and they're older gentlemen. They clean up from me alone. I give them everything in my wallet. I don't care. I'm like,
I never had cash though. You know what's the worst though? I'm just listening to music or like and playing Monster Hunter. Like on this fucking thing. This is like what I'm playing right here.
Yep.
And like I'm on the train, and then I just hear like, it's showtime, and they fucking start doing these because I used to break dance, okay? So I am strict when I'm judging the shit, and I'm like, you motherfuckers are whack, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like they're doing this weird new shit now, and I'm like, that's not what happened to the dudes who would do like backflips on the train.
Yo, dead ass, yo.
Yeah.
This breakdancing now ain't shit. I don't mean to sound old, but I swear to God. All you're doing is waving your arms and moving your feet. That's all I see.
Yep.
Like, and like I could
before
dance.
it was like power moves before. You know what I'm saying? Like windmills, flares, like 1990s and all this shit. Like,
but
and now
it's like a 2-step clap, sort of, almost like a weird
or stripper moves.
And then
stripper moves.
There's a lot of hat stuff going on, and then they always drop the hat, which is weird.
They do the stripper shit. I'm like, you're not Cardi B, bro. Chill. Like this is not.
They call that breakdancing.
That's not
breakdancing. I take the train every day. Kelly and I take the train at least like 2. I take it 2 hours a day.
Yep.
And that's all I'm saying.
I will say that I unfortunately got sandwiched in between the mariachi band the other day. So I had the guitar on one side, and directly I was in the middle, and the right in front of me was the guy with the accordion. And I will say I was pretty impressed with his skills of being able to collect. He was collecting money
and
while playing, and not just like the one side, but like the keyboard side and everything, and singing.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's a skill.
I never have cash.
I don't know how you put that on your resume.
I never have cash.
That has to be on the resume.
One
somewhere.
lady was like, I have Cash App. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, bro?
Yeah, we gotta have a Cash App phone.
I'm like, what? This lady was selling merchandise.
She was selling phones.
She was selling like shampoo and stuff like that, and she was like, "Oh, I accept Cash App, I accept Venmo." I'm like, "Oh shit, they're modernizing."
Yep. Yeah. They gotta adapt to the times.
I mean, that shit is really interesting, but no,
it's crazy.
I'm seeing just a lot of that and a lot of fentanyl.
Fentanyl, yeah, that's the shit. That's the fake heroin.
To call them weeble wobbles.
Oh yeah, that shit's wild. What the
just
fuck?
Like
the guys who go down but never fall completely over. They may wobble, but they don't fall down.
Guys, it was absolutely amazing to have you on. Thank you for doing this. I don't even know if you are gonna get like sub gains or anything like that, but I will put all the links in the description. And if there's ever anything that you want to promote, or you just want to hop on to have a good time or something like that, feel free to do that. You could hop on a live show. We do it every Monday. And it was great, man. I mean, it turned into like totally not what I wanted to discuss. Because that's what this podcast really is. It's just like me bullshitting for like an hour or more. Like I talk about gaming stuff for a little bit, but thank you for doing it, man. It was absolutely amazing.
Yo, and invite us back more often. I'm down for that shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's always
I'll
good
try to tell Tompy's ass to wake up.
Yeah, wake up.
Yeah, it'd be great to, you know what we did in the beginning of the thing? We had them guess how much these knives were.
And nice.
Just to try to
Too much. That was
a little bit, but
we were all wrong.
Yeah, I have to every time. Every time, except he makes me have to open them, and I can't do that either. I'm always like, I'm gonna drop this on my foot and just cut my foot open on camera.
Jeez,
that's my biggest fear.
Everybody, please follow. It's YVarian_MH, right, on Twitter. And what is it? Hot Sammy Sleaze on Twitter.
Hot Sammy Sleaze everywhere. You
everywhere.
Google Hot Sammy Sleaze.
You guys don't do Instagram, huh?
Nah, I used to, but all my Instagram was just me looking at a bunch of titties, and I was like, that's probably not good for mental health.
No, like that was it. I wanted to talk about that.
That's all it was.
So Twitter, right? I feel Twitter. I actually do like it, especially that I've come across YouTube and I follow a lot of Monster Hunter people now, and but it's dangerous to open on the train because sometimes I'd be scrolling and it's just fat
anime titties and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, like real titties.
Yeah,
like
real titties. Just straight porn.
Just straight porn.
Yeah, I follow a lot of sex workers. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? That's not what I want. And if you look at one by accident, it's all porn. I'm like, oh, I gotta close this shit.
Yeah, I can't look at my timeline when I'm streaming. It's not safe. I can't like have it up on the stream. It's not safe.
That's so.
But yeah, my Instagram was just like that's all. Like sometimes I open it because my wife still uses Instagram, so she'll send me something, and then like I'll just instinctively click home, and it's like, oh shit, just all titties. I'm not following anything. That's just all it is. And I was like, yeah, this probably isn't good for my health to look at this all the time. So I was like, I'm cool. I'm just gonna, because I don't want to unfollow it. Like I open it and I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, but sure. Why would I say no to this? So I'm like, I gotta get rid of this app.
It's fucking.
But I have an Instagram. I just don't use it.
I like post on everything like every day.
Yeah.
Like I do one YouTube a day, one TikTok a day. I do a few tweets. I do an Instagram. I do an Instagram Reels, and that's how you have to do it in the knife community, or else you don't get the numbers that you want. And I'm still like. I'm still dragging on a little. There's one last thing I wanted to ask. So you guys talked about this a little bit. I forgot which episode it was, but like the spoiler shit, right?
Oh, for Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah. So, okay. So I'm going to just say it right now. Okay. Like the reason why I really like PVC is like, it's unfiltered. It's a little bit dirtier than like some of the other like look, shout outs to fucking Rurikon and Gaijin Hunter, but like that podcast is way too fucking clean for me. Like it's way too fucking clean. Like I'm gonna say it right now, it's way too clean, bro. Like say fuck or something.
Yeah, it is.
I listened to it and I actually applauded them. I was like, this is cool because I love podcasts. I that's what I consume the most. That's the type of content I consume the most. And I was like, this is too clean, bro. I'm listening to comedians like talk about like how like, fucking like the government is taking children in the woods and sacrificing them and drinking their blood. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's comedy. They're joking.
Yeah.
But it's like, I listen to that kind of shit and then all of a sudden I listen to Rurikon and Gaijin Hunter and it's like, man, they keep spoiling this shit. And I'm like, look, just don't watch the stuff, man.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Like the Monster Hunter community is like, it's like the Disney Channel of gaming right now. It's like super clean for whatever reason. Yeah. If I say a curse word on Twitter, there's always one person, watch your language.
Dude,
I'm like, the fuck do you mean watch my language? Who the fuck are you? Like, I literally say that. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. And they get mad. Wow, you're a kid. You're cursing. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Like, it's just whatever. Like, I'll just give you more shock value, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That was like one of the main things with doing PVC Podcast, why I reached out to Mike and Tom. Like, we're already friends, but we all just speak our fucking mind. And that was like key. Like, yeah, we all like Monster Hunter or whatever, but if we think a game fucking sucks, then it sucks. Fucking Tompy went on a rant for 20 minutes talking about how Valstrax sucks. If you say that shit on Twitter, everybody on Monster Hunter is gonna be like, oh, what do you mean? He's my favorite monster. I fought him 3 times and I've gotten all the like, dude, shut up. Like, nobody cares.
Say this because people have opinions. You're just shutting them down. Like,
dude, it's like, dude, shut up.
Man? Like,
do you not play it anymore, Sammy?
I play it every now and then still, but I'm just like
making me depressed, bro. This is depressing.
So this is. Let me explain to you what happened with me. Okay, so imagine Sammy has been playing Monster Hunter with you since Monster Hunter 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Monster Hunter 1. You guys have been best friends. Like my best friend was an exchange. What is it called? Like he taught English in Japan. He was like a white dude that went to Japan,
teacher, right?
taught English, and he literally got hit by a car in Japan and became paralyzed for 6 months.
Shit.
And you know what I
Holy
did?
shit.
Being a good homie, I played Monster Hunter with him every fucking day, dude. And he was in the hospital, like on that little shit, like he could only move his arms. And we got through that together through Monster Hunter. And like Monster Hunter has always been a thing. When Rise comes out, bro, he fucking hates it. And my
see, I can't say I hate Rise.
My theory is bro. Listen, my theory is this. Okay, he's doing Bitcoin now. He's like working for a huge Bitcoin company. They just bought the fucking Miami Heat and like the stadium that they're in. This company that he works for did that. They're rich. Nice. And I feel like I lost my Monster Hunter best friend and real best friend, honestly, to Bitcoin. He only
a lot of people
Rise,
are leaving for Bitcoin.
He was like this. He's like, I was like, you never gave it a chance. You know, he's like, I gave it a chance, bro. I beat the single player. And I was like, you sound just like these IGN motherfuckers that did Monster Hunter 1.
Oh, yeah, that's not the game. Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
not the game.
It hurt me so much. And like, we don't talk that much anymore. And, you know, like when I was listening to you and Tom, like, I was watching Mike and I was like, yo,
I'm in the corner like, damn, son. Like,
I was like, I feel you
playing this game every day. Like, what the
fuck? You know what? This is my strategy so I don't get bored, okay? I am not like you guys where I am so hyper specialized in a weapon where I get so sick with it, okay? Yeah. Like what I do is I made a viable set, like usually like a cookie cutter Narga set or something like that for like great sword. Gun lance, lance, fucking sword and shield, charge blade, long sword. I think the only two melee. Oh, hammer. I fucking hammer is what I have the most fun with, and that was never my weapon. But in Rise, I just love the slingshot, fucking shit. That's my build.
Yeah, hammer's sick in Rise.
Great sword is the worst experience I've ever had. Like I just suck at it, but I still was clearing 7-star quests with it. But what I do is like I will go to the very top of the 7-star quest line, right? It'll be like Gosarag or something, right? And then I will pick like the very first equipment loadout that I have built, which is like, I don't know, switch axe or something. I'll beat Gosarag, then I'll move down and I think it's Lance after that, and then I'll fight Magna Malo, and I will do that. And I will stack up parts, and then I will meld to get talismans. And that's how I've been playing, and I've never been bored.
That's how you do it.
I'm switching constantly, so I'm never bored of the gameplay.
Yeah.
Charge Blade does suck, but the pizza cutter, like fucking Savage Axe thing is awesome. I just had cat fur everywhere. That's why I was doing this. I'm not schizophrenic or anything.
I saw it, yeah.
But yeah, that's my strategy. And I wish I got to this point earlier, you know, and not so late in the podcast. But that's how I've kept myself interested in the game until the new update comes out. Is I just do that. And like melding talismans is definitely a bitch. I hate it, but it's like the only thing. But what I do is I'm addicted to the gameplay of Monster Hunter. So to me, like I don't need that. It's because I didn't get into World, bro. That's what it is, man.
Yeah,
like I didn't get into World. Like
that's what we were saying. Like I was definitely spoiled by World. One, the end game loop, and two, fucking Charge Blade is that World Charge Blade is the best Charge Blade has ever been. And then now I have the worst Charge Blade has ever been. It's like a polar opposite from my favorite weapon. So like usually I would play a bunch of different weapons. Like I always used to just try to play everything, and then Charge Blade was like home. Like I'm okay on this. Well, let me go back home. Fucking home is home wrecked right now, man. Yeah. Fucking Charge Blade is. You
got to just do Axe Hopper and the fucking pizza cutter Savage Axe, and that's the only cool shit.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
Does your girl play?
Yeah. She plays, but like she plays sparingly. Like she doesn't play it like crazy. Like
what does she play? She's a gamer, right?
Yeah, she plays. Well, she's played like a lot of WoW. She plays a lot of Genshin. Yeah. She used to play WoW. She stopped though. But she plays Genshin every now and then.
I'm trying to I'm waiting for this fucking tax refund to come in so I can get Kelly a Switch and the game, because this girl was never a gamer. All right, never. Okay, she's played like fucking Mario Brothers or something. Like Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong. But like since we've been together, she has like got into Diablo 3. Borderlands 3. We played like a lot of stuff that were co-optable on the PS4, like on one system. So like, I think she could get into fucking Monster Hunter, dude. I think she can get into Phantasy Star, honestly. Like if I had two PCs, we playing NGS, like I think she could because she loves anime.
You love anime. Get a PSO2.
Get her a PC. Get her a PC.
Yeah. If you like anime, then you need to play PSO.
Let me ask you this. How much money would I need to spend to get a PC where I could play a lot of the stuff that I would want to play?
That's such a hard question
like
because everything's right now.
That's loaded.
I don't think so, but I don't know, man. Like everything is like pre-built now because like fucking everything's out of stock. They can't make computer chips.
I have a guy that works for like, I forgot what company it is, but they build gaming systems for like pro gamers.
Well, hit him up.
He gave me a quote and it was like $1,100 for like a 6.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's
and I was
good.
thinking about it, but I'm like waiting for this fucking refund for like forever, and I gotta buy a new lens for the camera, and the lens is $500, and it's like, so the easiest route to game with my girl, which is like the best thing, right? Because like if I want to play Monster Hunter and she doesn't have a thing, but my strategy is this, by the way, okay, and this is how I got the previous Mrs. Ray to fucking get into Monster Hunter. So I took 3U, right? I bought another DS and I fucking did all the bullshit quests like gathering and all that stuff.
Oh, you got her up.
No, listen. I got her up to the Cutku, right? And I just gave her the system. After a week, bro, after a week, she was like, "Oh my god, I killed him!" and like fully balls deep into it. Like one of the best players I've ever played.
That's how it clicks.
Yeah, I think with Kelly, it's the same thing. Like she got into Borderlands, she got into Diablo 3. Like, yeah, like
I miss playing.
She was like, I don't know how to do this FPS stuff, and then later it's like, hey, can I play this without you? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's probably gonna like Monster Hunter then.
Yeah, I think she would love Monster Hunter. Honestly,
yeah, I think so too.
I watched you play Monster Hunter one time, and it was one of the I don't remember what quest it was. All I know is the fucking monster was fucking asleep. And then you went and attacked her for no fucking reason.
Oh, she hated it?
That is bullshit.
Oh, okay. She hated it.
That's not even an aggressive monster. That was
I know what it is.
I know what it is. Trying to run away, and you were like, you and the other two were beating the shit out of this monster.
I'm gonna explain.
Victory! I won, and I was like, that's an awful.
So you know how in Iceborne, when like the elder dragons would just be walking all slow and they won't attack you, and like you see Volcana looking like all majestic.
The elder dragons, look at them as if they are just ticking time bombs of catastrophic events. So if you don't kill them, the world's gonna explode. Yeah, that's literally what.
But my girl is like, yo, why did you hit that thing?
Right. So this thing's just walking, just ignoring them. They're running circles. They're talking mad shit. All of a sudden, they all attack them, and then it tries to run away, and they're just beating the shit out of it. And then it starts shooting fireballs and killing all of them. And I'm like, see, you shouldn't have hit it in the first place. If you let
you're gonna get into it.
Leave it alone.
You're gonna get into it, bro. Rise doesn't have that. These motherfuckers attack you right away, so you'll be fine.
Yeah. They attack everything.
Fellas, it's been great. I know this has been extending forever because I can talk to you guys forever. Because
see, this is how we do a 2-hour pod. You're like, how do you guys do it? There we go.
Just like this.
It's if you have like this of similar mind, like you can talk for a long fucking time. And I want to thank you again for doing this. I'm gonna put all the links in the description, guys. All my followers, please follow them. You know, get them to fucking come onto the show more often, man. And like I said before, you're always welcome on here. If you ever want me to do one of yours, like I'm totally cool with that. But yeah, man, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you
for having us. This was a blast. Yeah, this was really fun.
This is your boy in the NYC. It's me, Ray, and your girl Kelly, saying peace and good night.
Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments.